Millionaire status isn't a dream. It's a blueprint you can design yourself. We often hear about millionaires, their lavish lifestyles, their sprawling mansions, their seemingly effortless success. It can feel like a world away, an exclusive club accessible only to a select few. But tonight, I want to talk about a different kind of millionaire, the homemade millionaire. These are individuals who haven't inherited a fortune or struck it rich overnight. They've built their wealth brick by brick, often starting with modest means, right in their own homes and communities. The truth is, the secrets to becoming a homemade millionaire aren't locked away in some vault or whispered in exclusive circles. They are accessible to anyone willing to learn and apply them consistently. Friends, fellow aspirants, those with a fire in your belly and a vision in your hearts. We gather here today not to dream of improbable fortunes falling from the sky, not to chase the fleeting fantasy of a lottery ticket transforming our lives overnight. No, we are here to delve into the bedrock of true, sustainable wealth, the kind that is forged through deliberate action, nurtured by consistent effort, and blossoms over the fertile ground of time. Our first keynote, the cornerstone of becoming a homemade millionaire, is this: true wealth isn't usually a sudden windfall. It's built through consistent effort, smart choices, and a long-term perspective. This involves understanding fundamental financial principles rather than relying on luck. Let's dismantle the seductive allure of instant riches. The stories of lottery winners often dominate headlines, painting a picture of effortless transformation. But scratch beneath the surface, and you often find tales of mismanagement, fleeting joy, and sometimes even greater financial distress than before. Why? Because a sudden influx of money without the underlying understanding of how to manage it is like handing a complex machine to someone who hasn't learned its basic functions. It's a recipe for eventual breakdown. The homemade millionaire, on the other hand, is an architect of their own financial destiny. They understand that building wealth is akin to constructing a magnificent edifice. It requires a solid foundation, carefully chosen materials, and meticulous planning at every stage. That foundation is a deep understanding of fundamental financial principles. This isn't about complex jargon or obscure market theories. It's about grasping the power of saving, the insidious nature of debt, the magic of compounding, and the importance of diversification. Consider the simple act of saving. It might seem insignificant in the short term, a mere trickle against the vast ocean of your financial goals. But consistent saving, like a steady drip, eventually fills the reservoir. And when that reservoir is channeled wisely through prudent investments, the power of compounding takes over. This is where your money starts to work for you, generating returns that then generate their own returns, creating a snowball effect that accelerates your journey towards financial independence. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a get-rich-steadily strategy, built on the unwavering principle of putting a portion of your earnings aside consistently. Then there's the crucial understanding of debt. The homemade millionaire views debt not as a tool for immediate gratification, but as a potential anchor that can drag you down. They differentiate between good debt, like a mortgage on an appreciating asset, and bad debt, like high-interest credit card balances that erode your financial well-being. They prioritize paying down liabilities and strive to live within their means, understanding that every rupee spent on interest is a rupee that cannot be invested and grown. They are masters of delayed gratification, understanding that sacrificing immediate wants can lead to greater financial freedom in the long run. Furthermore, the homemade millionaire embraces a long-term perspective. They are not swayed by short-term market fluctuations or the latest get-rich-quick fads. They understand that building substantial wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. They develop a clear vision for their financial future, set realistic goals, and create a roadmap to achieve them. This long-term view allows them to weather economic storms, stay focused on their objectives, and avoid the emotional pitfalls that often derail impulsive investors. They understand that patience and perseverance are just as crucial as financial acumen. Crucially, this journey is about empowerment, not reliance on external forces. The homemade millionaire doesn't wait for a lucky break or a handout. They take ownership of their financial lives, actively seeking knowledge, making informed decisions, and continuously adapting their strategies as circumstances change. They understand that their financial success is directly proportional to their effort and their understanding of how money truly works. They are not victims of circumstance. They are architects of their own prosperity. Therefore, cast aside the notion of overnight success. Embrace the power of consistent effort, the wisdom of smart choices, and the unwavering belief in the long-term perspective. Cultivate a deep understanding of fundamental financial principles. This is not about luck, it's about laying a solid foundation, brick by brick, day by day, choice by choice. This is the path to becoming a true homemade millionaire, a testament to your dedication, your discipline, and your unwavering commitment to building a secure and prosperous future. Friends, fellow journeyers on the path to financial mastery, those who understand that true wealth is not just about the digits in your bank account but the freedom and security it provides. Our second crucial insight into the realm of homemade millionaire secrets is this: the power of frugality and value. Becoming a homemade millionaire often involves being mindful of spending and prioritizing value over fleeting trends. It's about making your money work harder for you by being intentional with your resources. Let's confront a common misconception. Frugality is not synonymous with being cheap or living a life of deprivation. It is, in its essence, a conscious and deliberate approach to managing your resources. It's about making informed choices about where your hard-earned money goes, ensuring that each expenditure aligns with your values and contributes to your long-term financial goals. The homemade millionaire understands that every unnecessary rupee spent is a rupee diverted from their wealth-building journey. They are not swayed by the relentless tide of consumerism that constantly whispers desires for the latest gadgets or fleeting luxuries. Instead, they cultivate a keen eye for value. This means looking beyond the price tag and considering the true worth of a purchase. Is this item or service truly essential? Will it provide lasting benefit, or is it a momentary indulgence? The homemade millionaire understands the difference between cost and value, often opting for higher quality, durable goods that may have a higher initial cost but save money in the long run by reducing the need for frequent replacements. They are discerning consumers, not impulsive buyers. They research, they compare, and they make choices that offer the greatest return on their investment, whether that investment is in a tangible asset or an enriching experience. This mindful approach extends beyond large purchases to everyday spending habits. The homemade millionaire is aware of where their money is going, tracking expenses and identifying areas where they can optimize. This might involve packing lunch instead of eating out daily, brewing coffee at home instead of frequenting expensive cafes, or finding free or low-cost alternatives for entertainment. These small, seemingly insignificant savings accumulate over time, creating a significant impact on their financial well-being. It's not about sacrificing joy, it's about finding smarter, more sustainable ways to enjoy life without draining your resources. The power of frugality also lies in its ability to create a larger gap between your income and your expenses. This surplus is the fuel that powers your wealth-building engine. The more you save, the more you have available to invest, and the faster your money can start working for you. The homemade millionaire understands this fundamental equation and actively seeks to maximize this gap through both increasing income and consciously managing expenses. They see frugality not as a constraint but as a tool that amplifies their financial power. Furthermore, prioritizing value often means investing in experiences and assets that truly enrich your life and contribute to your long-term growth. This could involve investing in your education or skills development, which can lead to higher earning potential. It might mean spending money on experiences that create lasting memories and strengthen relationships, rather than accumulating material possessions that offer only fleeting satisfaction. The homemade millionaire understands that true wealth encompasses more than just financial capital. It includes personal fulfillment and strong social connections. This intentionality with resources also fosters a mindset of resourcefulness. The homemade millionaire is often adept at finding creative solutions, repairing instead of replacing, and maximizing the lifespan of their possessions. They are not wasteful. They appreciate the value of what they have and strive to make the most of it. This mindset extends beyond personal finances to other areas of their lives, fostering a sense of responsibility and sustainability. Becoming a homemade millionaire is not about denying yourself everything. It's about making conscious choices that align with your financial goals. It's about understanding the power of compounding not just in your investments but also in your savings. Every mindful spending decision, every conscious choice to prioritize value over impulse, is a step towards building a more secure and prosperous future. It's about taking control of your financial flow and directing it towards your dreams, rather than allowing it to be dictated by external pressures or fleeting desires. Embrace the power of frugality and the wisdom of prioritizing value, and watch as your intentionality transforms your financial landscape. Friends, fellow architects of our own success stories, those who recognize that the greatest asset we possess is ourselves. Our third and final key insight into unlocking the secrets of becoming a homemade millionaire is this: investing in yourself and your future. This goes beyond just financial investments. It includes continuous learning, developing valuable skills, and building a strong network. These are crucial assets in creating and sustaining wealth over time. Let's broaden our definition of investment. While diligently saving and wisely allocating capital are undeniably vital, neglecting the investment in our own capabilities is akin to building a magnificent vessel but failing to equip it with sails or a rudder. True and lasting wealth is not solely a product of financial maneuvering. It is deeply intertwined with our personal growth, our skill set, and the strength of our connections. Continuous learning is the bedrock of this self-investment. The world is in constant flux, with new technologies emerging, industries evolving, and knowledge expanding at an unprecedented pace. To remain stagnant is to be left behind. The homemade millionaire understands that learning is not a finite process confined to formal education. It is a lifelong endeavor. They are voracious readers, curious explorers, and active seekers of knowledge. They understand that every new skill acquired, every new perspective gained, expands their horizons and opens doors to new opportunities. This might involve taking online courses, attending workshops, listening to insightful podcasts, or simply engaging in meaningful conversations with those who possess different expertise. The pursuit of knowledge is not merely an intellectual exercise. It is a strategic investment in future earning potential and adaptability. Developing valuable skills is the practical application of continuous learning. Knowledge without action is like a seed that never sprouts. The homemade millionaire actively seeks to cultivate skills that are in demand, whether in their current field or in emerging industries. This could involve honing technical expertise, developing leadership qualities, mastering communication skills, or cultivating entrepreneurial acumen. These skills are tangible assets that increase their value in the marketplace and create pathways for career advancement or the launch of their own ventures. Investing time and effort in skill development is an investment in your ability to generate income and create wealth. It transforms you from a passive recipient of economic forces into an active creator of your own financial destiny. Building a strong network is the often underestimated but equally crucial component of self-investment. No one achieves significant success in isolation. The homemade millionaire understands the power of human connection and actively cultivates relationships with individuals who are supportive, knowledgeable, and driven. This network can provide invaluable mentorship, open doors to new opportunities, offer diverse perspectives, and provide emotional support during challenging times. Networking is not about transactional interactions. It's about building genuine relationships based on mutual respect and shared values. Investing time and effort in nurturing your network is an investment in your social capital, which can often yield returns that far exceed purely financial investments. A strong network can provide access to information, resources, and collaborations that would otherwise be unattainable. Furthermore, investing in yourself extends beyond intellectual and professional development to encompass your physical and mental well-being. The homemade millionaire understands that a healthy mind and body are essential foundations for sustained success. They prioritize their physical health through exercise, proper nutrition, and adequate rest. They also recognize the importance of mental well-being, practicing mindfulness, managing stress, and seeking support when needed. Neglecting your health can have significant financial consequences in the long run, eroding your ability to work, earn, and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Investing in your well-being is an investment in your long-term productivity and overall quality of life. In closing, the journey to becoming a homemade millionaire isn't paved with fleeting luck or sudden windfalls. It's a path forged through consistent effort and smart financial choices, fueled by a deep understanding of value and resourcefulness, and propelled by an unwavering commitment to investing in oneself through continuous learning, skill development, and meaningful connections. These aren't secrets guarded by the elite, they are principles accessible to anyone willing to embrace them. By focusing on these fundamental pillars, we empower ourselves to build not just wealth, but a future of financial security and independence, crafted by our own hands. Thank you.